everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well today. In today's video we are going to be talking about some of the newest additions to my collection, so I have a little bit of a fragrance haul for you guys. If you would like to find out which fragrances I have recently added to my collection, definitely keep on watching. The first fragrance we have in today's video is Flamenco by Ramon Monegal, and this is a very beautiful sparkling fruity fragrance. It's floral, it's slightly powdery, it's woody. This is what the bottle looks like. It's absolutely stunning. This is such a luxurious, beautiful bottle. I feel like I'm holding a piece of a jewelry. It opens up like this. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love the red color. Flamenco is a very vibrant, fruity fragrance. It opens up with delicious raspberry and some apple. In the middle notes you have this beautiful, elegant rose, and in the base you have some woodiness, you have cedar, you have some amber. This is a very gorgeous, unique, fruity floral fragrance. If you're looking for a very beautiful, fruity rose scent that has a little bit of a character in there, you should definitely try this one. It is very sexy, it's very addictive. Flamenco has an amazing longevity and projection. When you spray it on yourself, you're going to be able to smell it the whole day until you take a shower. It's very powerful. It has an amazing sillage as well. I feel like Flamenco would be a beautiful fragrance to wear all year round because it's very fresh, very fruity. The main notes that I can pick up on this one are definitely the raspberry, the apple, then the rose, and the woodiness. It is very, very beautiful. It's perfect to wear in the summer, but I feel like it would be perfect to wear in the colder days as well because it has this deep woodiness and some warmth from the amber in the base. I think this is a gorgeous, gorgeous rose fragrance. If you're looking for a beautiful, unique, fruity rose fragrance, you definitely need to try this one. Up next, we have one of the most vibrant additions to my collection, and this one is Renaissance by Xerjoff, and this is such a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. It is so uplifting, it's so elegant, it's so fresh. It is probably one of the best citrusy fragrances I have ever tried. It opens up with a beautiful lemon. You have some tangerine in there as well, which is adding a little bit of a sweetness. When you first spray the fragrance, it reminds me of a freshly picked up lemon from a lemon tree, which still has its leaves on it. Then you cut the lemon open, you have this juiciness coming out from it, and then you go and make a lemonade with your lemons. You put some mint leaves in there. It's fresh, it's zesty, it's sparkling, it's beautiful. In the base you have some musk, some cedar, some amber. This is truly one of the most elegant, fresh, citrusy fragrances I have ever tried. When you put this on yourself in the morning, it sets your mood for the day. It makes you feel super fresh, clean and elegant. It is gorgeous. Coming up next, we have one of the best cherry fragrances I have ever tried, and this one is Wet Cherry Liquor by Bohoboco. I absolutely love the bottle. It's so minimal, elegant, quasi. You have this velvety cap on top. The juice inside looks incredible as well. Wet Cherry Liquor is truly one of the sexiest fragrances in my collection at the moment. This is such a dark, sweet, addictive cherry fragrance. It opens up with the most beautiful, rich, sweet, dark red cherry. You have this booziness at the top, you have some liquor. It is sweet and boozy. It is absolutely addictive. In the middle notes you have some caramel, you have a little bit of a strawberry note in there as well. It dries down to a beautiful vanilla, tonka bean and sandalwood. As the scent dries down, it becomes so smooth and sensual. It's very smooth and creamy in the base. Absolutely a stunning cherry fragrance. Bohoboco is a Polish brand which has so many beautiful fragrances. All of their fragrances are so unique and interesting. If you haven't really tried any of their fragrances, I highly recommend you try their discovery set. They have a beautiful discovery set that will allow you to try and test all of their amazing scents. Up next, we have a fragrance which was on my wish list for more than a year, and I'm so happy to finally have it in my collection, and this one is Ambre Eccentrico by Armani. The bottle is really beautiful, elegant, classy, just the way the scent is inside. This is a rich, sweet, powdery, ambery fragrance. It's fruity, it's elegant, it's seductive, it's sexy. It is a unisex fragrance, but I feel like it is leaning more so on the feminine side because of that rich sweetness that it has. It is very, very addictive. Yeah, I can see it on a man, I can see it on a woman, but again, you have to try it and test it for yourself to see if it would work for you. It has this addictive sweetness, it has this warm feel to it, it's ambery, it has a little bit of patchouli in there, but it's not a overpowering patchouli. I start to get the patchouli in the very dry down. When you first spray it, it's this very powdery and sweet and rich scent. To me, this fragrance reminds me of a very luxurious makeup. Think of the most luxurious lipstick you can imagine, and yeah, this is what it reminds me of. It makes me feel extremely cozy, elegant, classy and beautiful when I wear it. It is a stunning ambery vanilla fragrance. The next fragrance that we have in this haul is Eclectique, and the bottle is absolutely stunning. It's so luxurious and elegant, and this fragrance is a honey and tobacco fragrance essentially, but this is such a complex, interesting and unique scent that is blended to perfection. It opens up with some fruitiness. You have apple, you have some sweet mandarin orange. It has a little bit of spiciness in there with some black pepper at the top. Then in the middle notes you have the honey with some floral touches in there. In the base you have tobacco, oak moss and amber. This is a magnificent fragrance. It's sweet, it's spicy, it's a little bit fresh, it's aromatic, it's ambery. It is absolutely beautiful. It is done to perfection. Eclectique is truly a magnificent honey and tobacco fragrance. If you're looking for a very unique but also easy to wear, fresh, spicy, fruity, sweet, ambery fragrance, this is the one for you. It's very sexy, it's very addictive, it has an amazing sillage and projection, and it's absolutely incredible. The next fragrance that we have in today's video is Rose de Grasse Rouge by Aerin Beauty, and this is a true, beautiful, realistic red rose fragrance. As you can imagine by looking at the bottle, it is a powerful, sweet scent which is very floral. All you get here is rose, of course, and a little bit of sweetness coming up from honey. At the top notes we have some violet leaves as well, which add this green and fresh feel to the scent. When I first spray the fragrance, it reminds me of walking into a floral shop where you're surrounded by the beautiful aroma of roses and their stems and leaves on. It's fresh and sweet and floral. As the scent dries down, it becomes fresher, less sweet, very musky. It's elegant. If you're looking for a very realistic red rose fragrance with some sweetness and some freshness in there, you need to try this one. Coming up next, we have two very delicious, sweet, irresistible gourmands by Pantheon Roma, and the first one is Dolce Passione. This is truly one of the most delicious chocolate fragrances I have ever tried. It's very sweet, it's very rich, it's very powerful. When I first spray the fragrance, it reminds me of a chocolate fudge brownie with some roasted hazelnuts on top. It's very nutty as well. Dolce Passione is truly a mouth-watering chocolate fragrance that when you spray it, you will smell incredibly delicious and irresistible. As the scent dries down, it becomes softer, smoother, it's creamy, it's a little bit powdery. You get the vanilla, you get the tonka bean. You have also a little bit of a fruitiness in there coming up from a strawberry note, which is in there as well. But all in all, this is a fantastic gourmand scent. It's nutty, it's chocolatey. I have to say that when you first spray the fragrance, it's very rich and chocolatey. You really get that dark chocolate note with the hazelnuts, but as it dries down, it becomes softer and smoother and you get more vanilla and tonka bean in the dry down. The next gourmand fragrance that we have by Pantheon Roma is Trastevere, and this is one of the most unique, delicious, sweet gourmand fragrances I have ever tried. It has main notes of chestnut, vanilla. There are some coffee nuances in here as well. When I first spray the fragrance, it feels a little bit boozy. It almost reminds me of a Bailey's drink with some whipped up cream on top. It is so mouth-watering, it is so cozy, it is so warm, it's rich, it's sweet, and as it dries down, it becomes softer, smoother, creamy. It's very delicious, it's irresistible. In the dry down, it reminds me more of a vanilla custard croissant that it's sitting next to a cup of cappuccino. This is a truly beautiful gourmand fragrance, very warming, very cozy. As I said, it's comforting, it's delicious, it's smooth, it's creamy, it's rich. It is a stunning gourmand. And the last fragrance that I recently added to my collection is one that was on my wish list for such a long time. It is such a special, sweet, classy, elegant scent, and this is Alexandria II by Giorgio. This is truly a magnificent fragrance that is blended to perfection. It is one of the most special, classy, beautiful, elegant fragrances in my collection, and I'm so happy to finally have it. It is a fragrance that I would wear on a special occasion. This is not a day-to-day fragrance. This is a fragrance that you wear on a special event, on a date night, when you want to feel super classy and beautiful and elegant. This is a rich, sweet, spicy scent. It opens up with some lavender, which adds this aromatic freshness to the scent. You have some apple as well, which adds this fruitiness at the top. You have the cinnamon. You have some floral notes as well. There is a rose nuance in here too. It dries down to a beautiful sandalwood, vanilla, amber, oud, musk. This is a very complex fragrance that is done to perfection. When I smell this one, I imagine a very elegant man or a woman. It is a completely unisex scent as well. It is so well done. It is sophisticated, it's sexy, it's seductive, it's sweet, it's spicy. It is everything that you want from a fragrance. Well, that was all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know down in the comments which are your current top 3 most wanted fragrances from your wish list. I would really love to know this, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!